Hi readers, Mr. Hagen here. Today I want to teach you that readers think about the feelings that poems give them. And the easy part is knowing what feeling you have after you read a poem. I think the more difficult part is maybe understanding and explaining why you have that feeling. So poets use certain words, punctuation, and spacing to paint a picture in your mind and to give you certain feelings. Poets do that on purpose sometimes they don't. Today you're going to get a chance to find a poem that's interesting to you and think about what feeling you have and then explain why. Here's a quick overview of the lesson. You've already heard the intro. I'm going to give you a quick snapshot of what's going to happen in the lesson. There's a short lesson, there's some instructions, and then you're going to try it on your own. Okay, watch me do it now. I picked a poem from Ralph Fletcher's book, A Writing Kind of Day, and you can find this on Epic. After I'm done teaching this lesson, I'm going to share some different collections of poems that you can find on Epic for your practice. So this poem's called Memory Loss. I'm going to read it to you. It's not like losing a wallet or even your best friend. Losing your memory is losing yourself. Each sentence Grandma speaks makes me think of crossing a river. She steps from word to word until suddenly she stops in the middle, disoriented. Should she go back or keep going? Mom takes Grandma by the hand and helps her safely to the other side. So, after I read this poem, I felt glad and blue. I felt that way because I have family members who are losing their memory. And I felt like this poem did a really good job pointing out, first of all, how sad it is to see your family members lose their memories, but also the feeling of joy or happiness you get when you realize that people in your family can help them. And in this poem, the mom's taking the grandma by the hand and helping her safely to the other side. That means she's just helping her remember. And getting across that river is her overcoming her memory problem. Okay, this is a great time to pause and take a screenshot. You've seen this before, and this is just a resource that we use to describe the intensity of our feelings. So readers, avoid saying happy, sad, angry, afraid, or ashamed, and think about the level of intensity you have, and then choose a word that matches. Here's what you're gonna do. First, you need to choose a poem from Epic Books. So go to the Epic app, and in the search bar for all, you can just do all or books, just type in the word poems, then scroll down and you can see many, many different books full of poetry. I've picked 6 for you in case you're having a hard time choosing. One thing you're gonna notice is there are a lot of books of really silly poems. And I think that would be a really easy one to pick. Reading a funny poem and then saying it made you feel silly or happy. Some easier ones would be cat poems or noisy poems for a busy day. The poem I used in my lesson was a Ralph Fletcher poem from this book, A Writing Kind of Day. Another one that would be kind of a medium level of challenge would be Ocean Soup, Tide Pool Poems. And some challenging ones would be these 2 books, Can I Touch Your Hair or A Treasury of Poems for Children. So make a choice about how challenging you want your poem to be, how long, or what the poem's about. You can choose anything that you can find. Maybe you have poetry books at home. Maybe you'd like to choose a book that I didn't pick. It's really up to you, readers. Next, take a screenshot of the poem that you pick. And you can see here that I'm showing you what it's going to look like in Seesaw. So I took the screenshot, I included the illustration, here's the poem. And after you do that, you need to record your voice. So press the microphone, but remember to say the name of the poem. So you can say, after I read Memory Loss, I felt blue and glad because, and then do some explaining about why you felt that way. Maybe you can even circle some different things in the poem that made you think different things or made you have those feelings. Readers, oftentimes poems can give us more than one feeling. So I've done 2, and I would encourage you to try naming more than one feeling. They don't have to be opposites. Maybe you have two levels of the same feeling, or you have two different feelings. It's up to you. Then record yourself. Last, share it in the activity. Have fun, readers. We're looking forward to seeing what you pick.